What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mike. I'm back. Never went nowhere, but I'm back to talk to you guys about willpower today. But before I get into it, please subscribe, like, and comment, and recommend this channel to your friends and family. But let's talk about willpower today. That's the main topic I want to talk about. How do you acquire willpower? And why do some of us have it and some of us don't? Why do some of us succeed in life and why some of us quit? Well, it's an interesting thing I recently learned. Okay, there's a part of our brain called the Anterior Cingulate Cortex. That part of our brain gets stronger with willpower. How do you build that? By doing the hard things in life, the things you don't want to do, the things that you hate. It doesn't even have to pertain to fitness. It could pertain to job. You want a better job, but you're stuck in your head. You don't want to elevate yourself. You're comfortable. It could be in school. You have a hard time studying because, again, you're stuck in your head. It's hard. You don't want to do it. So there's a lot of things in life. So what I do, me personally, I got a system that I follow that works for me, that I do the hard things in life. So what I do, by starting my day off, I start off getting up early. That's the number one thing. A lot of people have a hard time doing that. I get up at 4 a.m. every day on the clock, whether it's 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep. So my body's used to getting up at that time regardless, even if I'm tired or not. So that's how I start my day off. Second thing that I do every day that I absolutely hate, but I have to talk, it's a battle in my head that I go back and forth with, is cold showers. Every day I do the cold showers because I know it's hard. I know what it's going to feel like. And the safety part of my brain, the fight or flight part is like, man, you sure you want to do this today? And it tries to talk me out of it. But then I tell myself, nope, I got to do it. I got to do the hard things in life. Got to level up. That's the only way. So little building blocks. That's how you achieve success with discipline. Not all at once. Again, when it comes to pertains to fitness, a lot of us have a hard time. How do I get started? How do I go to the gym? Oh, this is too hard. Oh, diets are too hard. You're overthinking. You're already defeating yourself. One step at a time. You got to stack wins one day at a time. Each day is a new win. That's how I win each day. So regardless of what I did yesterday, that day's over with. It's all about today. And I'll be honest with you, today I'm tired. 5 hours of sleep. I don't feel like working out. I haven't worked out yet, but I'm gonna. Right after I'm done talking to you guys, I'm gonna go bust one out. And I'm not in the mood. I'm not always in the mood. Motivation ain't always there, but it's the discipline. It's that I have to do it. And that's what gets me stronger each time that I do it. That's how you build your anterior cingulate cortex. It's a part of your brain. And there's another thing that was recently discovered about this. Why do some people have the will to live longer? Well, they have the willpower. That's where willpower comes in. You have to build that. And it doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It takes every day saying no to things. Listen, you want to give up drinking? Start slowly cutting back. Don't do it all at once. Some people could cold turkey it, but start a little bit at a time. Eventually build enough willpower to say, nope, I'm done with it. For me, I had to give up weed recently, about 2.5 months ago. It wasn't easy, but I made a decision. I cold turkeyed it. That's it, no more. Was it hard? Of course it was. Did I miss it at first? Yes. I went through my withdrawals. I went through a little bit of bad mood swings. But again, it was hard, and I got through it. It's creating discipline to say no to things. Bad food. How did I give up eating bad food and not going over on my macros, which I follow on a daily basis? Because that's how you build discipline. I say no to things. I say, nope, I drive by fast food restaurants. No, I'm not going to have that. It's not part of my eating program. How do you say yes? Well, you got to start doing everything that's hard in your life a little bit at a time. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. I call it the road less traveled. It's going to be hard at first, but the more you do it, the better. It's reps. It's like working out. How do you build muscle? Repetition. It's the same thing. You build repetition in your brain, doing things over and over and over. It's not going to, like I said, not going to be easy, but you got to do it. And then once you start doing it, you start building that discipline. You start building that willpower. And it's amazing, the power of the brain. People don't understand that's the secret, is the brain power, the mindset. And you hear it over and over. You hear people talk about mindset. What is mindset? Well, that is mindset. Building discipline, building blocks every day. You have to say no to things. And you have to say yes to the hard things. So whatever is challenging in life, hard. Like for me, another thing that I'm learning is technology. I'm not really good at it. I don't like it. It sucks. I hate it. I fight with my wife all the time, but I have to learn it. I don't even like doing these videos, to be honest with you, but I know I have to do them. And the more I do them, the better I'm getting at them. And that's what I'm here to tell you. You got to get out of that comfort zone. This comfort kills growth, and it sucks. It's easy to be comfortable, and your brain loves to be comfortable. Again, we have that fight or flight where the comfort, the flight protects you. Like, let's flight. Let's just stay away from, let's shy away. And that's the protection. So you have to break through that. Got to break through that barrier. And then once you do, and you start building them blocks, you're like, okay, I get it now. I see. And again, you look at some people, why are they so disciplined? How do they have that willpower? It didn't happen overnight. It took a while. How I started learning about this too, about willpower, was reading books, reading certain people that did hard things in life. One guy that super inspired me to this day still does is David Goggins, reading his book and what he went through. And like he said, he started his journey when he was 25 years old. He's my age, 49. The guy runs super marathons every day. Every day he's running marathons. He runs basically these ultra races, which is almost like 300 miles in a weekend. You know how hard that is to do on the human body? It's almost humanly impossible. But to get there, he had to build discipline. He had to go through the pain and torture of it. Hated it to the point where his body's falling apart. That's the things. Now, I'm not telling you have to do that. I'm just saying there's certain things you have to do in life that you absolutely hate. And once you do those things and you get better at them, you're like, this ain't so bad after all. So somebody's hard and someone else is easy. To some people, my hard is my hard to other people is impossible. What I do, get up at 4 a.m., do cold showers every day, take all my vitamin and minerals, eat 200 plus grams of protein, train twice a day, sometimes 2 to 3 hours a day is excessive, record podcasts, constantly posting content on the internet, Instagram, YouTube. It's a lot of things. People get overwhelmed. So you have to start a little bit at a time, and you build that over time, little by little. And you get better at it the more you do it. But it's not going to be easy at first, so just practice it. And the more you practice it, the better you get at it. And how I discovered this new thing is kind of crazy because I was watching a podcast with Andrew Huberman, Dr. Andrew Huberman. Go look him up on YouTube. He was interviewing David Goggins. And he was excited about this thing that was breakthrough in medical science. It's been around, but they really broke through. Again, I just mentioned earlier, it's called the Anterior Cingulate Cortex. Look it up, you guys. And that is why some people have extreme willpower and some people don't. Look, so another thing that was mentioned is obese people, very, very small. And that part of the brain that I just mentioned is very small in obese people because they don't have much willpower. Why don't they have willpower? They give into everything. They give into all their vices. They give into all the foods. They can't say no. They can't start a diet and stay on it because they don't have any willpower. You have to practice it. You have to build it. It doesn't happen overnight. And in some people, you see the success on them. You're like, how did you lose 100 pounds? How did you do that? How did you go from being like myself, 260 down as low as 165? Even at this age, at 49 years old, I'm down to 180 pounds as we speak, 10% body fat. It's not easy, but I stay following my program. I stay disciplined. Again, I have vices like everybody else. I love food. I had drug addiction, which I beat by saying no, but it took some daily habits. You have to stack those every day, day in, day out. Every day is a new battle. It starts fresh. Doesn't matter what you did yesterday. Doesn't matter what you did last week. Every day when you wake up, it's a new battle. So you have to stack wins on a daily basis, little building blocks. It's like building a house, a little bit at a time. The foundation goes up, then the walls go up, then everything starts coming together. Same thing with your building blocks in your brain. Little by little, you start building it, it gets stronger, little by little. Try it, practice it, you'll see. And before you know it, you have this incredible willpower. Then your friends and family look at you, how do you do it? Because I built it over time. It's not easy, but you got to build it. Again, I started doing cold showers a little bit over a year ago. I just went for it. Freezing cold. It was hurt. It was rough. It wasn't easy. But I just did it. I made a commitment. I decided and made a commitment. And I executed it. Boom. Just like that. You got to learn how to execute, you guys. Stop saying, I want to do something and do it. A lot of people, I want to start something. I want to elevate. I want a better job. I want to make more money. Okay, we got to do something about it. You can't just speak on it. You got to actually take action. Without action comes no reward. So again, you got to learn how to build discipline, you guys. A little bit at a time, though. Don't overwhelm yourselves. And do the hard things. It sucks, but do it. And I promise you, you'll see, your life will get better. I promise you that. So that being said, all right, you guys, do me a favor. Like, comment, share, and practice and do the hard things. Let's go.